Starting a profitable business without quitting your 9 to 5 has never been more possible than it is now. For the last 6 years, I have been running a couple small businesses that generate me over $20 million in revenue each year. These are easy to start now, but you need to act fast. There will be a lot more competition in the future. It will be harder to start and then too saturated to even stand out as a new business. Experience and reputation will be the only real way to actually stand out. And for that, you need to start today. We're going to focus on businesses that require low investment to get started and that you can run on your extra time. The beauty of these businesses is that there's so much demand now that you should be able to get started, start running, and be in a profitable business very fast. Let's break down each business and talk about the different business models that you can use to run them. On top of giving you examples of how to run these businesses, we're going to talk about how profitable each business can be. We're going to focus on high ticket services with high value that offer a bigger earning potential and not really waste time with businesses that have low growth potential or that cannot be scaled. After I give you my list, I'm going to give you a list of actionable steps that you can take to get started. So make sure you watch until the end. So let's dive in. Business number 1, parking lot cleanups. There are some individuals and small companies that are making north of $500,000 in profit every year for cleaning parking lots. They focus on smaller parking lots, but $500,000 a year in profits. I recommend approaching property management companies directly by phone or in person. And once you make contact, you should be expected to submit a proposal that includes things like days to be cleaned, times of the day to clean it, and pricing. Depending on your area, you should expect to charge anywhere between $180 to $220 per person that you need to clean the parking lot. So if it requires 3 people to clean it in the time frame that they need, that's $600 or about. Next, we have business number 2, laundry pickup and drop off. This business can be run as a subcontractor or working directly with commercial clients in your area. You can target places like restaurants or any company that wears a uniform. There is a company called Poppin, a subcontractor-based laundry service that manages over 3 million deliveries each year. You could work directly with clients, or you could work as a subcontractor working under a bigger platform like Poppin. If you are targeting your own services, depending on the types of services that you are able to provide, you can charge per item, per weight, or even a flat fee just for the pickup and drop off. You can upsell your services by offering wash and fold or even dry cleaning. Before you make any proposals or commitments, make sure you get pricing from local wash and fold places and laundries so you can get an accurate pricing and just add a commission on top of that. The people that I know that work in this industry make about $300 per day working with just a few clients. They pick up on Fridays and they deliver back on Mondays really early. Their job only consists of picking up from the clients, dropping it off at the laundry facility, then picking it back up and dropping it back off at the client's facility. They deliver things like uniforms and even employees' clothing. But if working directly with companies and commercial clients can sometimes double or even triple your revenue because you're cutting out the middleman. Now let's talk about business number 3. Popcorn ceiling removal. This service has high search volume and very low competition, especially online. You can focus on areas that have a lot of sales for homes and market your services to them. Almost guarantee that those houses will have that feature, and the new buyer or the seller before they sell will be looking to remove that feature. This feature on homes is no longer in style, so there are many owners and new buyers that are looking for this. And they are willing to pay very good money to get this removed. This is labor intensive and usually would take a whole crew to actually finish a whole house in a couple of days. I would recommend you partner up with realtors in your area and use them as referrals or part of your network for referrals. You can also place ads online on platforms like OfferUp, Craigslist, and Facebook Marketplace. Even though this business doesn't seem to be super scalable, you will be very busy, especially if you become the number 1 or the only person in your area offering this type of service. But you can also upsell by partnering up with other people that do painting or window repairs or flooring and stuff like that, and kind of upsell their businesses through your customer base. Or you can start doing that yourself. These type of jobs usually charge around $800 per room for removal and cleanup. Let's keep going. But before, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe, like this video. And now let's talk about business number 4, cleaning. I personally have close experience with this business, and I can tell you it is underrated and very profitable. You will need to build a client base, but once you build it, this whole business is usually all handled over the phone or online, sometimes even over text. Another great thing about this business is that you can run this as a subcontractor model and use other people that already do this to handle the business that you get from your own advertising. You basically just become the middle person to handle the calls and booking. You get the call, the customer requests a cleaning, you book it, and then you contact part of your subcontractors in your network to go and handle that cleaning. Once the job is complete, you charge the client, and then you pay the subcontractor, the person that actually cleaned it, and you just keep a commission. You didn't even have to actually clean anything. There's a lot of growth and revenue potential in this business. For example, King of Maids in Chicago, they use a subcontractor model and they generated over $2.1 million in revenue. They keep a commission of that or a percentage, and they didn't have to clean anything. All they did was advertise and get the actual clients to sign up. There are multiple customer segments in this industry that you could target. You could target residentials, you could target commercials, Airbnbs, construction cleanups. You can also offer different levels of service. For example, you could offer commercial building cleanup. You can approach businesses and offer to clean their restrooms and their parking lots or their warehouses, their windows, and so on. The great thing about these type of commercial contracts is that it's a contract, so you have a steady cash flow after you get those contracts. You can also offer window cleaning, which is a service that most cleaning companies don't actually offer. If you can partner up with someone that does this could be part of the offering and make you stand out from the competition. Next, we have business number 5, home gym design and installation. This service involves designing and setting up customized home gyms for clients in their houses. It includes elements like equipment installation, lighting, flooring, and sound systems. This business has a high potential for high-ticket projects exceeding over $50,000 easily. There is some competition in most areas, but you can gain an edge by offering things that other people don't offer, or by having a clean, beautifully designed website that showcases your inventory or your past work. Or also you can explore working with brands that are new to the market. This business has high margins and high ticket value, so it's definitely a good business to get into if you can market it properly. You can also look out for gyms closing and buy their existing equipment and sell used equipment. In my area, an average setup costs about $4,000, and the vendor keeps about $1,000 in profit from that setup. Now, business number 6. Business number 6 is monetizing your passion. Maybe another option for you, but it could be one very profitable, is to monetize your passion, something that you like and you love. The process will involve building a reputation or a following in social media and finding ways to monetize that. Once you have a following or reputation, you can monetize it in many different ways. You can start by selling products online, creating and selling digital products, creating and selling coaching material or coaching itself. You can also promote affiliate products that you make a commission if you get a sale, or even consulting for others for a fee. Now, like I promised, here are some actionable steps that you can take to get started. Number 1, identify your skills, interests, and resources to determine the most suitable business for you. Number 2, conduct research on your options. Start by looking at startup costs, market demand, and potential profits that you can make from those businesses. Use platforms like Google Trends, Craigslist, OfferUp, and Facebook Marketplace. And research ads online and post. Try to find as much as possible about your competition as you can. See if you find any negative comments on their reviews or Yelp and capitalize on that. Step number 3, develop a business plan outlining your services, pricing, marketing strategies, and your financial projections. This will allow you to keep track of your progress and also get financing if you need it. Step number 4, get the basic necessary equipment, licenses, and insurance, and make sure you're in compliance before you even get started. Finally, number 5, this one will allow you to take off running. Aggressively market your services using online platforms, social media, door-to-door knocking, and networking. Here are my final tips for success. Number 1, focus on commercial clients. Number 2, target high-value ticket sales. Number 3, use online tools and websites to stand out. Number 4, check with your local and state laws to make sure that you have everything in order before you start. And finally, number 5, this one helps you and helps me. Like and subscribe. See you in the next video. Let's grow together.